On the 6th day of Christmas, Pigface gave to me an elevator, Mars bar, scoreboard, death counter, infinite staircase, screen animated, and a taxidermy mob head.
Hello, this is Pigface, and welcome back to Pigface's 12 Days of Christmas. Today I want to show you how to make a working elevator in Minecraft. So here I am, this is floor 1. If I go in here, you'll see there's two buttons. I can go up or down. If I click up, and I leave, you'll see I'm on floor 2. Go back in, go down, I'm in floor 1. If I go up twice, if I press that twice, I'll be in floor 3. And I want to show you how to make this infinitely reproducible, so you can make infinite floors with very little effort. And the first thing you're going to do is make the actual elevator, and I'm going to do kind of a nether portal shape of iron blocks, and the reason I do that is because they look a lot like the doors of an elevator. Then you want to make just a very small 2x2 inside, and you usually want to have light, so I'm just going to put some sea lanterns up there. And you want the floor to be some sort of slab, and you'll understand why you want to do that in a second. Now, to make these doors actually open and close, we need to put some pistons down. And I'm going to put these right here. And then I'll take some wool, and I'll put it behind the middle blocks here. Take some redstone dust and a redstone torch. Put another wool block right here. Put a torch on top of that, and a redstone dust on top of that. Do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to cover this up right here. I'm going to leave the floors glass just so you can see what we're doing, but you probably want to cover that up as well. Actually, I'll do those 2 blocks right there. To make these doors actually open up, we need to connect these redstone torches right here. I'll place some wool here. And now you see why we need this to be slab, is because we need the redstone dust to connect. What I'm going to do is put a block here and 2 blocks right here. Then I'm going to grab a redstone comparator and a redstone repeater here. Put the repeater there, the comparator here. And then you want to grab a command block, repeating command block, and put that right here against the comparator. Then you want to press F3 and see in the facing direction, I'm facing negative X. And you want to remember the X direction and negative. So what I'm going to do, /execute, positioned, tilde, 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 and then 2 on the second one. And this is where it's important to know the direction, because this is X direction. I'm going to do the first coordinate and not the last. And since it's negative, I'm going to do negative 2.5. If this was positive X, I'd do positive 2.5. And if it was negative Z, I'd do over here negative 2.5. Then, if entity at A distance equals 0.2, and then always active. Now you'll see if we walk up to this door, it should open automatically. Now if you don't like the door staying open while you're here, what you can do is change the distance in here to 1.5. I find that's a much better number than 2. Now, before we can copy this onto all different floors, we need to do one thing, which is take 2 buttons and put it up here. This button will be for going down, and this one will be for going up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to now clone this as many times as I need it. If you have World Edit, what you can do is select this entire area and make sure you get the bottom blocks. And you can either do /copy and paste, or you can just do /stack. There we go, now we have 4 different elevator floors, but you'll notice these don't actually teleport me right now. They just leave me where I am. So to fix this, we need to measure the distance between each of these floors. And this is one thing that is very convenient to have each elevator at an evenly spaced floor. If they're not, you can just go in and modify each one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first measure it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to test to see if that works by doing this, /TP tilde tilde 7 tilde. And if it doesn't look like it got teleported, that means it worked. Now, I'm going to take command blocks and put these right here, and I'm going to press F3 and see that this direction from these command blocks to the center of the elevator is positive Z, negative X. So what I'm going to do here is /execute positioned tilde tilde tilde, and because it's positive Z, I'm going to do 1.5. Because it's negative X, I'm going to do negative 1.5. And then we want to move it down 2 blocks. And then as at E, distance equals 0.1.4. And the reason I'm doing 1.4, because that is the maximum distance to the edge using the Pythagorean theorem, going diagonally to the corner. Then I want to add at S, run TP tilde tilde tilde, and then the distance between the floors, which is 7 in this case. Now if we go in here, press this button, it should teleport us up 1 floor. There we go. Now this we can hold control and middle click and put this command block on every single one of the floors except for the top one, because obviously if we're at the top we don't want to go above. Then what we're going to do is actually break this and place the same command block on the second floor, but change this to a -7 and change this -2 to a -1. And then we can do the same thing. We control middle click on this and place it on every single floor except for the bottom one this time. And this should be it. Now if we go in here and we press this button, it'll take us up 1 floor. And we can go up and up until we reach the top floor, and it will no longer take us up. And we can do the same thing with going down. That's about it. Thank you very much for watching.